Alrighty, we're in this dungeon. Let's finish it up. Hello everybody, my name is David, you can call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Talesofarise. In the previous episode, we basically went to where the wedge kind of formed in the ocean. We had found a boat in the previous episode, and the one guy, I can't remember his name, like, at all, he's alive. So we are basically in a good place. So this time, I believe that I'm going to use this as an opportunity to try to finish up this dungeon and kind of just see where the rest of this game is going to end up taking us, probably. I know that we're going to have some side quests because obviously we didn't finish the Earth Temple. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I just finished editing the Earth Temple video earlier tonight, and man, the battles were so long in that video that what's it called? About 20 minutes of footage I got rid of, which I think is quite a disgusting amount of footage, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's still important that I did get rid of at least some of that. Okay, let's see. We got some gold chunks. The guys don't notice me. Oh, so these are like tendrils, so I could actually use my blazing sword. That's cool. Stamina ring.
Wow.
Wait, that sounds like fantastic for any of our melee use. Oh, honestly, sounds fantastic for anyone to use.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite
But
fine.
unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna put it on just quite yet. If only because I think some of my other equipment has passives that I really like. Alright, so I just realized that I had my headphones that I use for like my phone and my music on my neck. But and part of me is like, why am I thinking that this is such an issue? All it really is just like, you know, it's an accessory. You know, I jazz myself up every once in a while, you know?
I found some equipment.
And a revival ring. I don't think I've ever actually used the revival. I've only rarely ever used the revival accessories just because they are, in most cases, a one-time use. But it seems like at least in Tales, that isn't the case. No. Why? Why? Is it just you though? I'll fight you if it's just you. Okay, it is. Whoever decided to add those mobs to this section, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Because I am so tired of that mob. After having to record that entire castle dungeon, well, Valron's castle twice, like, those monsters can go away, thank you. Alright, so before we move on too much farther, I am going to actually reorganize the party a little bit. I think that's probably more appropriate that we actually have Rinwell in the party, now kind of thinking about it. Because she's actually playing another part in the story, which is kind of surprising. Well, I shouldn't say it's kind of surprising. I'm glad that they're not letting her arc kind of finish with whatever's currently going on. So this looks like this is another way up. We're getting closer to the top if I go through here. So I think I'm gonna take that other doorway with the switch, just to kind of see what's... is this an elevator? Hey, let's go. So if that's the case, that we have the teleporters to Spiral 1, okay. That means we have the potential to do some things off camera. One of the things I was thinking about doing was the Colosseum, like at least like all the intro ones for everybody. So that way we can have access to the corresponding titles that you get from that. So that way, you know, people still can use their SP on like different things. I don't know how expensive or cheap any of that stuff is, but... Oh, ooh, I didn't do that right. Oh, that's so awkward. You think that eventually I would hit a point where I would finally be good at this game. Oh, there was the half proc. So I ended up actually putting the stamina ring on Alphen just to kind of see its effects, and it's about a half chance to not have to deal with the original AG cost, which is very much so appreciated.
Well, look who's in a
All right, please, one more mob. Oh, you can't be serious.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your
Yeah,
step
I was about to say
ahead.
this is actually pretty high up.
Fencing in place would be quite hazardous to fall.
All right, come on. Make it to the battle. Let's do it. Well, you guys already know that I enjoy trying to make sure I get the chain encounter like continuously going. Otherwise, I'll just be a sad panda. All right, as long as we are eating with these materials, I do not care. Ooh, a new vest for Law. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think we've had any new equipment for Law in a second, so any armor boost is a boost to me. But I wonder how much the defense stat gets affected in this, you know? Because obviously we get all these new armor, and like the increases from armor to armor isn't necessarily something marginal, at least in my experience. Because one of the biggest things, right, is you'll see it increase by factors of like 50, and you think to yourself, oh sweet, we just got a huge defense boost. But then you watch in action and you see that everyone is actually as squishy as they like were, and like it's so disappointing sometimes getting an armor upgrade. And this isn't just like a single like this game's individual problem. I've noticed it in like a ton of RPGs that the factor of defense is kind of weird, because you end up getting enemies that scale up with you. What is that? What are you two? I don't like you two. Let's take care of them now because I don't like them. Oh, they're like brothers. That's cool. But don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, ow. Chill out. God, okay. I wonder if I could actually cancel Eternal Devastation into, wait, they're not weak to wind? I thought one of them was. Alright, I don't know what that yell just did, but I didn't want any part of it. Oh, they were supposed to charge, but I used... Okay, that checks. So I wonder what materials these guys drop, because I have the full happiness thing or whatever. And it looks like the rest of the team's kind of taking care of the red guy. So I'm not too worried. All right, Rinwell. I've only seen your Mystic Art a handful of times, so Queen, go. Oh, sometimes I understand why the boost action does what it does, where it'll go to the enemy that I target, but sometimes I would much drastically prefer if it didn't follow that per se, and then we... All right. As I was saying, I would probably drastically prefer if it just went right in front of me sometimes. At least with Kisara's. I think that if they were to do something like this in the future, having a more fine-tuned way to do that sort of system would be very appreciated. Okay. We're losing a little bit of a grip on the battle here, so let's not. These guys are actually, I would say, surprisingly bulky, but honestly, it's kind of part of the course for a Tales game for these guys to be as strong as they are. Okay. You know, I appreciate them first aids, but... Oh, that's why she did first aid. Because we are currently at a point where we're almost low on CP again. So now, the one thing that I'm wondering is when we're gonna get the rest of our Mystic Arts. If Alphen has 2, then it's safe to assume that at least Xion has 2. But if Xion has 2, then it's safe to assume that everyone has 2. Because that's only fair, you know? Okay, as much as I like Raining Slash, it is not, it's not ideal. Alright, let's walk out the way. Oh, does he get angry that his team member died? Oh, not the sweep. Okay, let's stagger him. I think we can kind of take him out from here. Not me accidentally double jumping. I realized that Alphen's air combos are actually so good. So they weren't big enough to be like a giant Zoogle, but like they were annoying. Okay. More equipment, which is concerning. All right, bloody coat for Winrit. Who has the bloody cloak? Oh, bloody coat. I thought it said cloak. Okay, never mind. Continue. All right, but I guess they were big enough to not be like life-threatening, I guess. Okay, if I need to, I can oh, sweet, an orange gel. Oh, I'm actually gonna use 2 orange gels now. Hopefully I don't regret that, just because I'm guessing that we're actually getting pretty close to the top. I'm also like trying to mentally prepare myself for any possible like jump scary type thing that might appear. Because man, y'all already know that I'm just like so susceptible to that. And I don't try to be, man. I don't try to be. Okay, next area. What do we have left? We still have more height, which is kind of surprising. Wait, how long do we have the red lavender? Like I said, I'm trying to keep the party like on par with one another. Most of the time in most Tales games, outside of like the magic attack or the elemental attack, everybody just kind of just shoves all these stats basically onto Alphen, because you know, even as we've seen, Shion's not even guaranteed to be in the party sometimes, which, don't get me wrong, it's like some of the more difficult things I've had to experience, you know?
Wow.
Okay, so let's see if there's probably another battle up at the top, because that would be such a shame if I just burned 2 happy bottles for nothing. Not saying it hasn't happened, but I don't like doing that if I don't have to, because sometimes I think of things like relative to the gil being like spent. Oh, I didn't make it. That's so unfortunate.
We're stronger together than we are
But
apart.
that's okay. We're making it all work. But how much more of this place do we have left? I feel like we've just been climbing and climbing and soaring and going and booming.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Okay. We look like we're almost at the... Not again. Why are y'all guarding the ladder? Why are y'all here? I just wanted to have a good time. And now I'm feeling quite crucified at the moment. Can I juke him? No, I can't. All right, let's take out the brothers, and then I think we should be at the top. All right, there we go. We're almost up to the top. Jesus. I hope. Well, I always say we're almost up to the top, but every time I'm just like, maybe, well, maybe not. Oh, okay, so yeah, we finally made it all the way up. Now, here's the part where things get a little complicated. So, you guys already kind of have seen my state of the items lately, and I'm trying to wonder if it's in my best interest or so to like go and restock, because then I have to go and fight my way back up here. But I'm erring on the side of maybe not, because we have at least 2 full healing CP items, a couple, and then 30, 60, 90, and a 60. He also has some health healing items too, so I think we can probably get away with not supplying right off the bat, or not resupplying right off the bat. But I think we're going to take care of what is ever beyond that door in the next one, because obviously a cure light means that there's a boss from a meta standpoint. So I want to go ahead and thank every single one of you guys for watching today's episode of Tales of Arise. Next time we'll be basically seeing what's beyond that door and kind of continuing the story from there. I actually have no idea what we're going to be dealing with in regards to the wedge and everything. So I hope to see you guys next time as we continue Tales of Arise.